selection is where, in addition to doing the answers and then a demo and then POC, and we're going to talk about a POC. So POC, just proof of concept. It's not your point of contact. Acronyms these days are running wild. Okay, so obviously this is where scoring is very important, but very commonly you will be concentrating on these two, the answers and the demo. Again, I would recommend that the demo itself, you define what the demo criteria is, choose a use case that you have defined, and ask the vendors to demo it. This will help you in comparing apples to apples. You know, the same thing, same story, different vendor, rather than a completely different demo by the vendors, so that now you're confused comparing oranges and apples. Anyway, so this is where the common you will see. Sometimes you want to do a proof of concept. Bit of news, not every vendor will be willing to do a free proof of concept, and they're not wrong. It takes a lot of time on their side, resources, investment, also showing their cards before there's a commitment to a contract. You know, they have their reasons, can't blame them, but you should evaluate how important it is for you to do a POC. And if you're going to do a POC, do not do it on 3 to 5 vendors. I would keep the POC as last resort. If you come down to 2 vendors and you're like, man, they're good, I really like what I'm seeing, but I don't know how real this is. Like, I want to see this in action. Is there a way where we can get into the product? Can we give you some data? So I would say, if you're gonna do a POC, you know, don't run it for more than 30 days. Make it simple, you know, as simple as possible, so that. And when I say simple, it's not because the vendors cannot do this. It's because how much this is gonna put weight on you and your organization. So for example, if you're saying, okay, I'm going to give you some data from my CRM, like, okay, but don't give them like a table with like 25 and 30 attributes and then spend time doing cleanup and figuring out the storage and all that stuff. Like, you're going to waste time. Give them something as basic as it is. Just figure out what is important that you want to be part of the demo. If data collection is not a critical piece for you, and instead you want to see how data can be used within the platform, then just give them a flat file, upload the flat file. Or if you want to test their API, tell them, I want to see how we can leverage your API to load this data into your system. So be very concise in that. So simplify it, and then include the right people. So have the people who eventually will be who will be using the CDP or part of the implementation be within or be included in this POC. That will make your process much simpler.